Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mushokwe, and today I'll be sharing the features of the Todoist productivity app, how I use Todoist, why I use it, and how I won't be using it. If you're interested in things like that, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thank you. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is the features of the Todoist app itself. Here I just created a new Todoist account, and it's as simple as logging in here. I signed up, so this is a new account for just specifically for this tutorial or Todoist tutorial or Todoist look around. So personal and work. Sometimes I also use it for personal. I use it like for my I'd say I'm intermediate level with productivity apps. Well, let's just say beginner. Continue. Profile would be GBM. Launch Todoist. Okay. The first thing to talk about with Todoist is the views. Todoist has different views. You can view Todoist as a list like this. You can view it as a board. Trello boards like Kanban boards. I am more inclined to using Todoist as a Kanban board. I don't know why. I just really like Kanban boards. You can see that with my inclinations towards time stripe and columns, two productivity apps that I've already, two checklist productivity apps that I've already reviewed on this channel. So you can see that with my inclination towards those kinds of apps that I'm all into this whole Kanban board thing. So you can view it as a board or as a list. And you can also sort. Sort is also part of the views. You can sort as you can group by default, due date, date added, priority, and labels. Okay, so let's start with like due date. Due date is like when you're supposed to finish a task, whatever task you added, when it's supposed to finish. Like, okay, for example, this add all my work tasks is due today, and you're supposed to complete it today. And priority is priority 2. There are 4 priorities, sorry. Priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4. And I always say on this channel, you should choose how your priorities matter to you. You're the one who can decide how the productivity app can work for you. Don't just choose other people's ideas, because anytime doing productivity and productivity apps is that you have to customize it to yourself. If you don't customize it to yourself and using someone else's model, I promise you that you will not be able to use it for more than a month. That's just how it works for me, anyways. I don't know what people do. Okay, so for labels, you can add labels like, okay, this is red. You can add labels like, okay, let me see, working on. I saw this guy that added like labels with minutes, it's like time for like for different tasks, so that when he adds those labels, he knows that this task is going to take like 1 hour. So you can also do something like that, like 1 hour label. Great. You can also add reminders to like it has, okay, for that you can only do that with the pro version of Todoist. One other thing I like really good about adding tasks to actually is like you can also use it like somewhat like a note-taking app, but I wouldn't use it that way because I'm not really a fan of using Todoist as a note-taking app. But you can use it for like quick notes, because I kind of prefer using the Todoist app on my phone, like compared to my note-taking productivity app, which is Notion. I very much prefer to use Todoist. So many times on my productivity on my Moments when I want to note something down really fast, like an idea, I usually use Notion. And I usually use Todoist, and I'm like, add to Notion, then like whatever it is, and then put links and put descriptions like that, and that's an add to the task. So it's as easy as that to add something with Todoist. I really like how Todoist have like apps across all. They have iOS, they have Android, but they also have desktop. Like they have desktop, and they also have browser. The browser is pretty good and really strong, easy to use. Doesn't take much time to load. The Android app, which I actually use, is pretty easy to use too, and it doesn't like you can use it offline. Like if your internet is like shaky. So here, this is today. The tasks for today, you can actually customize this like really easily. Views, and here you can like I already said you can like customize it. I think for your free version you can assign like up to 5 people. So another advantage of doing is that the free version is like packed with features and packed with all manner of things, and it's just perfect because it's just packed. You can also like sort stuff by project. You can also sort by priority. That's when you sort by these colors. You can group by date added. Monday you can group by due date. You can't see this one until I start. Let me customize this due date. Due date is like 11. Let's see how that works now. So it won't show here, but it will show in upcoming. So look at due date. Due date here will show you like everything you need to do like in coming days. Upcoming. Okay, so you can group by. You can pretty much group by anything that is in the app, anyways. You can sort by alphabetically assigning it. Sort by priority. So the top ones will come, like top priority will come first, and then everything like that, something like that. Okay, so sort by the added. and you can sort by assigned to. Okay, let's go to like the inbox. The inbox is like how do I explain this? Your inbox is like stuff like everything you need to do, all your tasks. It's just like I don't know if you watched the productivity system video, I mean YouTube video I created, or the today productivity system. It's kind of like your dump list, stuff like that. You just all your list of tasks that you want to do. Sunday, today, tomorrow, everything is just there. It's a dump list. So you just add so many stuff and just like put them up here. It's from there you can now start like okay, you can start having due dates. But I would prefer that when you're creating your tasks, you add the due date because it can be really hard to like find a time to come into your inbox and start like scheduling stuff that you've that overdue or stuff that don't have a due date yet. There's also upcoming, which is like really good, really useful for like if you're like if you want to do a digital today system, like the today productivity system, you can also do something like that with Todoist upcoming. So there's filters and labels, like these are filters, priorities, assigned to me, labels, 1 hour, do whenever. I've heard this one to somewhere, do whenever. And you can add them to favorite, make them like a favorite. So I think it's easier to use. Okay, see, so it's easier for you to just like pick them up and add tasks to the labels. So it's also like a kind of like categorization of some sort. So it's easier for you to like categorize tasks too. So depending on how you set up your to-do list, this is also really useful to you. Let's now talk about how to like add tasks to projects, sections, tasks, or tasks. Okay. It's as simple as this is a project. Let me like do something like from the beginning. Project. Oh, I know it's spelling of project. I'm just like trying to find a way to project K. Okay, let's have project K. And then you'll be like board because I like boards and I don't like lists. I like lists too. Okay, so in project K will be like first section. Okay, let's do project K is like a website you're trying to build. So you can just be like SEO. To do lists. Content. So something like this. Let's not get carried away with that. And then you add tasks to this projects. I mean to this section. So like first task is like okay, get the name. Add task. And then under the tasks that you added, there's also some tasks that I really love. Like this is one of the apps that actually really like answered one of my. I think Kind of Right Now has something like that though, but Todoist has it all covered. You just add some stuff, some tasks that are like okay, go to choose domain name registrar, add task or some tasks anyway. Choose a domain register, go to buy from domain registrar. Connect domain name hosting, and that's pretty much it. Like not anything special, right? And that's how easy it is to like create tasks or task sections and mini projects or different things in Todoist. It's just that there's a limit for free version. For the free version, you have to like we have only like 20 sections to each project, but I feel like that's like a lot compared to many other productivity apps. So you add tasks and you add some tasks, and then there's also something you can move your tasks between projects. So if you want to move this get domain name to like I don't know, something like work routines. This is a project, and this is the project, and this is a section. So you can move your tasks from this to-do list under project K to a personal project or work project, and you'll be like routines. Voila, it's moved to routines. Okay, domain name, there it is. And it's that simple to like do most of this task, most of this stuff. So and okay, if you're wanting to like when you schedule like tasks, when you schedule tasks like add into projects, they immediately appear on the today part, like or upcoming. If they're like today or tomorrow, it appears automatically in this place today or upcoming. You see, so it's just much more easier to do a lot of things with Todoist. Todoist has so many templates here. There's creative templates, personal templates. You don't have to do it from scratch. You can just use any of the templates to like make life easier for yourself. Oh, there's also the gamification features of Todoist. So from here, you set your goals, your daily and weekly goals, and review your productivity trends and check your karma points. So when you set your goals, you're like, okay, mine for my own business is 3 tasks because you can't do too much many times. So 3 tasks, I think it's 24, something like that. I can't remember what weekly task. I think it's 24. I have no day offs, but you probably have day offs. I try to work every day because I'm more of a person of atomic habits. I don't like I'm trying nowadays to like try and reduce the amount of work that I do on my to-do list because I found that that makes me much more productive. But when I have it like done towards like to do this, I'm more inclined towards like postponing. It's a bad thing. So if you can find a way to like minimize postponement, please do it. Just sometimes having too much stuff on your to-do list does not help. Doesn't even help you. If you have extra time, you can do more. But having too much on your to-do list, it may not be a good idea. Okay, so Todoist karma. Stay motivated and accountable with Todoist karma. Achieve new levels by earning points for completing tasks, reaching your daily goals, and using advanced features like recurring due dates. So that's pretty much all there is to the features of Todoist. Now, how I use Todoist with my projects are life areas rather than work personal. I don't divide it. I divide my projects into like life areas. There are things in my life like YouTube is a life area. It's something I'm working on ardently this time. My blog is a life area. My goals is a life area. Just like personal in my goals is pretty much like my productivity kind of stream. In my goals I have something like so in my goals I have something like this kind of Kanban board style time stripe version, horizons of focus kind of thing going on here, where I plan for there's a yearly goal, 2022 goals, there's a schedule leader board, and there's a month goal. There is week 30, week 29, just something simple like this to make life easy. I already said I don't like reminders, and I usually don't very much like scheduling very much because I have like a paper version where I write my daily goals. So most times I just come to this weekly goals here and then write every week I write like tasks I need to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that everything here on this weekly goals gets cleared out. It's that simple. So there's nothing complicated about my own productivity system because I try to like make everything as simple as it can be for myself because I don't want stress. I think I've always said this, but I find that when I feel like something is stressful, I postpone until I can't postpone anymore. So why I used to do it, I used to do it because of the flexibility of organizing tasks, projects, and different areas of my life. It's just like so flexible to use to do it. It's like using Notion, but a mini version of Notion without the hassle of like, there's so many stuff on Notion that sometimes it can get like really confusing and like, what those like when you want to create something on Notion and you have to like choose whether it's a page, it's an emoji, it's a code, stuff like that. So without the hassle, it's like the Notion version of a simplified version of Notion that's just perfect for like simple taking down of tasks. It's a perfect to-do list for like it's a perfect to-do list that will work perfectly with like working hand in hand with your Notion. Something like that. So I think task is so easy. Like you can't imagine how relieved I am to like use to do this with my Notion because Notion can be like for like I write blog posts on Notion. I do a lot of stuff on Notion. I script YouTube videos on Notion. I use so much on Notion. So trying to add like a task and project management system into Notion at the same time with all the stuff that I have going on Notion can get really complicated and it makes me really weary to enter the Notion app on my phone. So which is why I just like really like the Todoist app. It's just so easy for adding tasks. It's so easy to just add tasks with all this like every day, tomorrow, today. Simple, the task is added. You can add labels. You can easily find stuff on Notion. You can use anyhow you like. Superb Android app UI. The user interface with Android is perfect. Scheduling stuff is also super easy. I can create a horizon of focus with Todoist board system. Very affordable with an excellent free version, which is what I use. I use the free version of Todoist. The free version of Todoist gives you 5 active projects, 5 collaborators per project, which is excellent. Like really, it's free for goodness sake. 5 MB file upload. Sometimes I use like Notion. I use Todoist to like pass stuff from my phone to my PC. So it's like all my PC to my phone. Like sometimes there are 3 filters for everyone, and there's a 1 week activity history. So that's a pretty good free version. For the pro version of Todoist, you get it's $4 per month. Billed yearly, billed monthly it is $5 per month, and you get 300 active non-archived projects and you get 300 active tasks per project. Meanwhile, in the free version, you can only have like 5 active projects and 300 active tasks per project. So you get 20 active sections in each project, 300 active tasks per project is a lot actually. 20 active sections per project, same thing with pro version. Collaborators per project are 25 for the pro version. File upload is up to 100 MB. File filter views is up to 150, and activity history is unlimited, which is a very good version, a very good reason to get the pro version. I won't like go into this, so you can just go and check the pricing part, the pricing page of Todoist. I'll add that to the video description. That's pretty easy to use. Now let's talk about how I want to be using Todoist. Yes, I want to be using Todoist as a note-taking app. I already said it. It's not. I don't think that's a place. I don't want to. This is a personal preference because it's not that you can't use Todoist as a note-taking app. This is exactly how you would use Todoist as a note-taking app. Here you like add a task like a note, and then there's this super long description you can add anything here. Long text. There's no problem with writing a long essay if you want here, but I wouldn't recommend it for someone like me who uses Notion as well, because I kind of feel like Notion is like my to go to taking app for like putting down a lot of stuff or like creating content. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna use Todoist as a second brain. I mean, I kind of use Todoist as a second brain, but I use it more like a extension of my real second brain, which is Notion. Todoist, I used to do it sometimes. It's like I don't like stuff like that. My one paragraph legacy statement, my life laws, stuff like that. Just like so that I can just on my phone, maybe when I'm lying down, I'm feeling really unproductive, I can just like scroll down to those places and like look at them. I'm like, okay, so this is what I need to get up today, stuff like that. So a personal dashboard, I wouldn't use Todoist that way. I'm more inclined towards Notion, but depends on you. Everything depends on you. I feel like every productivity tool is like you can design it how you want, you can use it anyhow you want. So don't be restricted by other people's ways of using that productivity app. Just use it the way you want to use it. And watch videos and take like ideas from different people, but don't be restricted by how someone else is using their productivity app. Be open to like exploring different ways of using your productivity apps. I hope that this video has helped you to understand how you can use Todoist. If it hasn't, please leave a comment so I will know exactly where I'm failing with this properly. I don't know, I use this for myself, so I don't know how to explain it perfectly. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Thank you, and see you later till next week. Bye.